look, another one. Mr. Chef's potato crisps. Man, they're not even trying with the copyright. You know when you're with a partner and they ask for the old choky, and then when you nail that, you feel like an absolute nut king. Now that deserves some photos. Sorry to all my family watching for that one. Five-hour bus journey to Johor. Goodbye, KL. I have a feeling walking up all these stairs to get to my room is going to get annoying. But it's fine. Basically, if there's no one staying in one of the homestays, the staff can stay in whichever one they want. Or there's like other areas you can just sort of crash on the floor. And I chose, on recommendation, one that is up a lot of steps in the forest. Woo. So yeah, it's here, the sunset, which apparently is very beautiful from here. Ooh. Let me show you inside. Floor 1. Here we go. Whoa. It's a trapdoor. Oh boy, that is heavy. How do I tie this thing? That's precarious. Floor 2. And floor 3. With, it seems, a sky net here where you can look out. Look at that view. Stunning. I think I'm going to try and sleep here tonight, as long as it's not raining. Apparently this top floor leaks if it rains badly. So fingers crossed. Sometimes it does feel like I'm manifesting something fierce. Look at the, look, bags, tote bags, which is what I was looking for. And they're handmade, using like all natural dyes and stuff and materials. Really cool. They're also funky too. This is like normal. This one's like small and spiky with cool swirly patterns. This one's like canvas. It's awesome. Yeah, so I'll probably end up buying a bag from here, but I don't know which one. I got time to decide. There's also handmade jewelry. Look, I'll show you. Made by one of the people who works here. It's earrings, and they're like mismatched, so you wear like one on each side, and they're different, which is awesome. So I might try and get the person who works here, who's here tomorrow apparently, to teach me how to make them, and then I will make some, and that will be my jewelry from here. Good stuff, good vibes. Alright, I'm hiding in my mosquito net because there's no windows. I'm just open to the outside. I can try and show you. Can you see that? Wait, shine the light that way. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't know if that worked. It's crazy here. It's so cool, so rustic. Everything's super crunchy in a good way. Everyone's super lovely and helping out each other, and it seems very communal for the vibe. Also more structured. I think I'm going to have more of like a set list of things to do, at least at the beginning. I'm helping out with the homestay team, because there's a few different teams. I'm excited, and I did have some stuff to say. Oh yes, the first thing was my grab on the way here from Johor. The guy, first of all, I couldn't figure out where he was, and he was calling me and speaking in broken English and like trying to get me to find him. And then to find him, he sent me photos from his car, what he was looking at, and they were like, they're so cryptic. They were like, it was like doing a puzzle. It was like doing like a scavenger hunt or treasure hunt or something. I'll try and put the photos up if I can here and show you, but trust me, they were super weird. It was like a lady by a car, or like a bit of a building between some trees. But I did find him. And then he, on his dashboard, I guess the AC was broken, so he had like 3 or 4 plug-in fans just shoved in, facing all different directions. And at some point in the middle of the journey, he just pulled out a pair of pliers and started like pruning his beard with pliers. Very strange. But yeah, I got here safely, and there are monkeys everywhere, so you have to like lock up all your stuff, and the food and everything has to be kept safe and secure from the monkeys. They did just sort of show up and scared some of the guests. That was funny. Some guests arrived today. Indian, super lovely family, like from Singapore, or they now live in Singapore, but the parents lived in India. And I had a long conversation with the mother, who is super cool, really good vibes, really good energy, super, super lovely. Her name is Pretty. And yeah, we were just talking about like sustainable development stuff, permaculture, blah, 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 and what she wanted to do and how she wants to travel and stuff since she stopped working. Really, honestly, just really awesome. Really, really cool person to know. So I'm glad. And she had food that she'd brought and was just sharing with everyone. So we like ate the Indian food, and we ate food that one of the other volunteer had cooked. Yeah, so it seems as though there's another volunteer here, but she's Malaysian, and then there's me, and we overlap for a week, and then for like a couple of weeks it's just going to be me as the only volunteer here, I think. So it'll be me and the staff, and then another Western volunteer, another British person is coming on like the 14th or something, no, 24th of October, near the end of when I'm about to leave. So I think it's going to be a lot of solo time. It should be nice. Sitting in Skynets, reading, listening to music, going around doing crafts. I don't know yet. Doing hikes, maybe. Also, I had another person say I was good looking, so that's always fun. The other volunteer, I walked off. There's like a permanent person who works here, and she is really lovely as well. And then I walked off after introducing myself to them and stuff, and then came back, and then the permanent member was like, oh, she was just saying how you're very good looking, and I was like, oh, thanks. She should see me in this lighting. But no, that was nice. It's always an interesting one to respond to. You're like, you can't really just sort of offhand say like, oh, thanks, you too, because that's cheap, you know. Also, yeah, the tote bags. Oh, crazy. I'm definitely gonna get a tote from here. They're awesome. And it seems like that company that makes them also does like retreats, and maybe you can go and like do the crafts and go see the mangroves. It's like all using mangrove dye to strengthen the canvas, which is like an old fisherman thing apparently that they've revived for this, and they use like eco-friendly dyes, and it's all about like that. Very, very cool. So yeah, I might go and see if I can do some of that. So yeah, looking great so far. Excited to see what comes next. Have a call with Ruth soon, so that'll be really lovely as well. And then I need to sort out all my travel and my plans going back from here, because I have a few days I could either spend in Bangkok, or I could go to Singapore, I guess, but I could go to some places around here. Maybe going to Singapore and then flying from Singapore to Bangkok would be better than going all the way back to KL. We'll see. I'll spend a day or an evening or something when I'm free figuring that out. But yes. Alright, well, wish me luck that I don't get eaten alive in here, because it's not quite big enough. So my feet are definitely touching the outside, or my head is touching the outside of the net. So I might try my net. This is not the net that I bought. This is one that they had that had string. Mine doesn't have any string, which I think is the problem with it. But maybe I could figure something out. Tie some string to it if they have spare string here. And then I will have some string as well. Okay. What else? Oh, yeah. What's up with all the thirsty people? On my videos where my thumbnail is me without any clothes on. I guess to be expected. Hi, welcome. I don't have anything to say to you. I suspect that will slow down given the place that I am, and that it's sort of like not a thing you're really allowed to do here or in Thailand. It's like be topless and stuff all the time, though that is my preferred state of being. So, you know, enjoy while you have it. And people who have subscribed, why? I don't, yeah, just why? Feel free, I mean, like, welcome, but I don't really understand why. I'm still just gonna make this content for me, and if other people enjoy it, then good for them. Sorry, a moth has just like landed on the outside of the net. I don't know if I'll be able to fit. Oh yeah, wow, came up super well actually. There he is. So yeah, welcome, I guess. Don't be weird. Cool. Alright, well, good night, and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to upload this from up here in the trees, or if I'm going to have to use the Wi-Fi tomorrow. Either way, I'll figure out a way. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. Peace.